Hey Gemini friends, thank you so much for joining me for today's video. We're going to look at Sun, Moon, and Rising Gemini forecast for 2025. This is your yearly astrological forecast. 2025 is the beginning of a big transformation for Gemini natives, but these changes will not anchor fully until 2026. So 2025 is going to be about clearing what's not working, getting really laser focused on what you want, and understanding you can improve and change your situation. Spiritual growth, new opportunities for financial success, love, and more are all possible in 2025. Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, the heavy hitters, are all changing signs. And Jupiter, the planet of luck, moved into your sign in late 2024. And this is considered a wonderful transit. One of the best, actually, full of opportunities, possibilities, new experiences, and luck. Jupiter will remain in your sign until June the 9th of 2025. So you've got the first half of 2025 to fully harness this energy and make positive changes. And I know you will, Gemini. Are you ready to embrace all of this growth? It's a lot, isn't it? And of course, how can you use this energy for your highest good and to make the most of it? Well, in today's video, we're going to look at what you can expect for your career, health, wealth, romance, travel, students, and way more. This will give you information of when to expect these positive changes and how to make the most of them. Grab something warm to drink and let's do this. Let's start with your career. As an air sign, you thrive on freedom and having a strong need to learn and keep growing. Gemini is considered the student of the zodiac. You love to continuously learn new things. You are interested in so many different topics, and you just want to know more about life and about people and about everything. And that's really great because we're going to see this year that talent is really going to serve you. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to learn, grow, and expand in 2025. But these changes will also see your responsibilities increasing. You're going to have to work on balance and we see some changes in your spiritual sector too. But getting back to your career, you're going to begin 2025 focused on career goals and success. You're looking at the bigger picture now. The first quarter of the year, you're working towards new financial goals, implementing strategies, and you're really thinking about what changes you need to make. The thing is, though, you're going to have to be consistent and deliberate if you want to see positive changes. But you can now because luck is on your side. Life flows a lot easier for you. You feel more focused, and life is just easier. By May, once again, thanks to Jupiter, you're likely to expand your business knowledge. Now, this could be starting new training or classes that are offered through your current employer, or this could be you taking some classes on your own. This will open the door for an earning boost and possibly a new business venture or a promotion. So definitely don't hesitate if something like this is offered to you. We also see a positive boost in earnings in June. So make sure you show your best self at work, show up on time, and make sure that all your projects are completed in a timely manner because someone is watching you and this could be that promotion you've been waiting for. The second Mercury retrograde in Leo hits your home, siblings, community, and communication. So it's time to review what you started in the first part of the year and adjust as needed. And this could be something having to do with a partnership, with your spouse, or with someone at work where you've been working together on a project, but maybe it just needs a little bit of tweaking or needs to go in a different direction. At work, you're really looking at redoing procedures, rewriting documents, learning ways that your job can flow easier. And while this may not be your particular area, it's okay. Suggestions that you can make to your supervisor will definitely be welcome, and this will help you advance your career. But after August 11th, it's time to really slow down and focus on one project. You're going to be tempted to jump around because lots of ideas and lots of things are happening. But focus on what's in front of you, meet your deadlines, and everything's going to go really smooth. Overall, nothing really changes too much for you work-wise other than you're refining the process. So if you're a professional gig working or business owning Gemini, it's going to be a little bit different for you. You begin the year brainstorming new ways that you can network and increase your professional reach. This will help your business grow, obviously, and this will also help you find maybe some support along the way. So look up conferences or conventions happening in 2025 and book a slot. Just make sure they pertain to your industry. And it's okay if the conference doesn't happen until June, July, or even December. This is going to be something that that will help you. And you may have also received a business offer, say late 2024. Someone may have wanted to partner with you or invited you to join them on a collaboration, but for whatever reason you declined, and it could just be that you were too busy. Well, now you have someone else wanting to do business with you, and you're really thinking about it, and you're thinking about the first offer as well, and trying to really understand the pros and cons with working with somebody like this. And actually, this may not be the time to move forward with it, but still, it's a great time to investigate how you can expand your brand through collaborations and ways that you can reach different markets. So this kind of changes your focus for a while, but that's okay. Everything is going to work out regardless of whether you do a collaboration or not. And someone also could approach you about maybe even investing in your brand. You're probably going to decline that as well because you want to keep control over it, because this is an extension of you. So you obviously don't want someone else micromanaging it. By August, we see possibilities nestled in changes. So you're feeling creative and inspired, and now is the time to collect new ideas. So you're having almost like popcorn epiphanies now of new ideas, just one after the other. So make sure you have a notepad or open up the Notes app on your phone and start jotting them down. It's really important, though, that you pick one or two, no more than that, and focus on them. When they're complete, then go back over the list and focus on others when you have a slower period. The thing is, there's so many unexpected good things coming your way that you're really not going to have much time to focus on creating. But later on, when things do slow down, you can use these for inspiration. By the end of the year, we see your business expanding as that creative blast from August really sets you up for success. You may end the year on a positive note as your business levels up and you record higher earnings. So this is partly thankful to the new innovation and products you created in the summer. So definitely follow up with that. And actually, Gemini, this entire year is favorable for anyone involved in esoteric, mystical, or a healing field. So if you're a Reiki master, if you're a card reader, if you do sound healing, if you do anything like that, if you're a yoga teacher or you handle retreats, anything like that, you can expect a very prosperous year. And before we go any deeper, I want to remind you that each month I do a deep dive into the astrological and energy forecast. So be sure and subscribe and hit that bell if you haven't already. Okay, looking at your wealth. First of all, hopefully you began 2025 with no debt, but chances are, like the rest of us, you were carrying debt. So make it a priority this year to pay off, ideally all of it, and if not possible, then at least a large portion of the debt that you're carrying. Why? Because in 2026, you're going to want to make a big purchase. It could be real estate or something along those lines. So the better your credit looks and the lower the debt you're carrying, the more likely you'll be able to take advantage of these great deals that are going to fall in your lap in 2026. So you do have some time to work on this. You don't have to figure it all out the first month in 2025. But if you can create a plan to pay it down so that it is under control before 2026, that would be excellent. In March, we see an unplanned for, but perhaps expected expense. So this is something you know that's going on that you're not quite ready to deal with, and it may be weighing on you. Well, by early March, it'll be time to take care of it. And this could cause some stress, but between Venus and Jupiter, you can easily recoup the money. So just address it, pay it, and move on. In May, Jupiter enters your second house, and you can expect a boost in how you earn, spend, save, and invest money. So this could show up as a raise, a new job, or a profitable side hustle. Your income is likely to grow now. And then with Jupiter's energy encouraging you to invest or begin a new business venture, we see another possibility of more income. There will also be 4 eclipses in 2025. And you may be wondering, Sarah, why are you telling me about that related to investing in wealth? Well, it's important because these eclipses complete their transition from Aries Libra polarity to Virgo Pisces. So we have a total lunar eclipse on the 14th of March in Virgo. We have a partial solar eclipse March the 29th in Aries, a total lunar eclipse on September the 7th in Pisces, partial solar eclipse September the 21st in Virgo. When we have this type of energy, we can expect big world events, and they're likely to be all over the news, and especially March to April. We could see that these events could really make world markets fluctuate. So if you're investing, this is something to keep in mind. If you're looking at a long-term long-term investment, then hey, no worries. The market goes down and it comes back up over time. But if you're looking at short-term investments, you need to be aware of this because you could see the prices really fall. So just be aware of that. And I will talk more about that as we get closer to the eclipses. And I might actually even do a whole video about the eclipses. If you would like that, let me know in the comments section below. By August, as I said before, the mid part of August, you may receive an unexpected windfall. Now, this could be a bonus or even an unexpected prize win. It's really not going to be something that's going to change your life. Like you may have entered a contest and won a free dinner. So yeah, it's not life-changing, but it's fun and it's something that, will be positive in your life. So enjoy it, and why not? So overall, your money is pretty stable. There's going to be some increases, but they're not going to be huge increases. And there is a possibility of winning something fun. The main takeaway, though, is watch your investments and pay off your debt. If you can do that, you'll be golden for 2026. Okay, looking at your health, Gemini. For athletic Geminis, you should work towards incorporating rest and recovery into your health routine because you really need to be aware of how difficult it is for your body to recover from some of these big bouts of exercise. That's one thing to consider in 2025. And also, because you're working more and having more responsibility, it will be necessary for you to really work on staying grounded. After May, your energy levels will increase and you'll feel much better. But in the meantime, you need to make sure you're not just working a lot and not taking care of your physical health or your mental health. Geminis with chronic conditions should commit more energy to advocating for their health. Be proactive. And if you need, find a new specialist, find a new caregiver, but be proactive. Diabetics and people suffering from stomach issues should pay more attention to diet this year. Vegetarian or vegan food is always a good choice for Gemini natives. And now let's look at your mental health. Ceres spends the second half of the year in Aries too, thanks to retrograde. And Mars, the ruler of Aries, starts the year in retrograde. So this means we're going to spend more time working through our personal shit. Yeah, owning who we are and whom we want to be and how we got here and what we're going to do when we grow up. And we're being prodded to follow this soul searching up with action. So there's going to be some changes in your life. Chiron, the wounded healer in 2025, will retrograde in Aries on July the 30th, where it will stay until early 2026. Chiron in Aries is about childhood trauma, childhood issues. So if you have childhood trauma, it's likely that it's going to come up to be examined and healed in the latter part of the year. And you could experience a deep healing this year. And while it may not feel comfortable, it's definitely needed. When you heal this past pain, you no longer have to carry it. And with it, you'll be free from a lot of inner turmoil and a lot of self-sabotage and a lot of the pain that you carry with you. So it's really worthwhile to investigate these things when they come up. But like I say, it's not going to feel real comfortable to do it. Just be prepared. Let's look at your romantic sector. In July, single Gemini should make it a point to attend every event or social gathering they're invited to. So it doesn't matter if it's a baby shower or it's a sporting game. Go. This is your moment to shine. Meet new people and expand your network. With Uranus entering your sign on July the 9th for a 7-year stay, life is about to take some exciting and unexpected turns, and you're likely to meet some very interesting new people. But to meet them, you're going to have to do some things a little bit different. You're very social by nature, but it's easy to fall into a rut of only going to the same places to eat, the same places to relax, But I think in July, you're going to get some interesting invitations. Just go and be prepared to meet interesting people. In August, from August to September actually, a passionate new romantic interest may enter your life, bringing excitement and intensity. This person is likely to help you grow emotionally and also help you feel more centered, supported, and protected, Gemini. So this is a time for powerful connections. When you first meet this person, there's going to be a spark, but you may hesitate to connect with them on a deeper level because maybe you're not quite ready, or maybe they're not your normal type. But this could be something that you've been waiting for. There's also a possibility of Gemini marrying someone quite successful by the end of the year, and you could relocate to a dream location. This isn't something that can be pushed into action, though. It will have to evolve organically. So just be prepared for the unexpected. For Geminis in committed relationships, this could be a very up and down year for you, especially if you feel your partner isn't meeting your needs. You'll need to do some soul searching before you discuss what you do need from your partner. Once you do have an idea of how to present this in an honest way without being very angry or accusing your partner, then having an honest discussion will definitely clear the air. And you might be surprised too that your partner is also feeling that the relationship is not at its best. But that doesn't mean the relationship's going to end. It just means that it needs some attention. In March, you may work with your partner to improve your home. This could trigger old issues around childhood and family life, see Chiron, and this could start a chain reaction of a deeper healing. And your partner will be there for you as you explore these deeper issues. On April the 12th, a full moon occurs in your love sector, and this could bring up strong emotions connected to love, romance, commitments, what these mean, how your role is changing, what you think about family, what you think about success. So all of these things are going to be highlighted by that full moon. At this time, you're all about improving your relationship and strengthening the connection. If your relationship is less than stable, by mid-2025, you may decide to walk away, especially if it looks like you're both suffering. The June 11th full moon occurs in your relationship sector, and it too can strengthen the commitments you make with those you feel you have a good, healthy connection with. But those shaky relationships may not survive this sweeping energy. The energy continues to the next full moon on July the 10th in your intimacy sector, so we can see some major changes. From August the 6th to September the 22nd, Mars lights up your love sector, and you have extra energy for love, romance, and enjoying yourself with others. And you're ready to really strengthen the bonds with your partner during this time. It's smooth sailing until Mercury retrograde happens in your relationship sector again. In November the 9th to the 18th. And Mars is in the sector at the same time, November the 4th through December the 15th. Are we starting to see a pattern here, Gemini? As past relationship issues or baggage could come up, or issues over commitments, fidelity, truth, all of these issues could come up from November on. It's really important that you clear the air with your partner. If something from the past is weighing on them and they're still holding a grudge for something that happened 10 years ago or even 5 years ago that you thought you've worked through, you need to talk it through. You need to be upfront about it. And if your partner can't let go of it and there's nothing you can do to move the relationship forward, this might be a time when you really start thinking about walking away. It's a lot for partner Geminis now. If you're in a stable, good relationship, it's just going to get better. If you're not, you're going to have several occasions where you may want to walk out, and it may be the right thing to do. But before you do anything serious, talk it through. And if your partner doesn't want to talk about it, let them know how serious you are about addressing these issues. And if they're still not ready, then there's not much else that you can do. It takes two people in the relationship. So this year, prioritize spending quality time with your partner to keep the relationship vibrant. Plan a romantic getaway anytime after, say, July the 9th. This will not only strengthen your bond, but also give you both a chance to relax and reconnect. And communication will play a key role in maintaining harmony. So be sure to openly express your feelings and listen to your partner's needs. And remember too, small gestures of affection and appreciation throughout the year will be much appreciated and will go a long way in keeping the relationship strong. At the end of the year, Pluto will shine a light on the stability of your relationship. You too may have to make some changes now to ensure the relationship remains stable. Also be aware of others seeking your time and attention, and it's important to focus more on your relationship at the end of the year and less on others. So it's going to be quite the ride, but as I said before, if your relationship is stable, it will only get better. And if it's not, you do have many occasions this year to work on improving it. For newly committed couples planning on conceiving or adding to their family in 2025, you will find the first quarter of the year the most favorable, but all year will be auspicious. And speaking of children, for Gemini children, your forecast is interesting too. The first half of the year will be typical for Gemini children, but with the positive influence of Jupiter, you can expect academic success and added luck. So it's likely that you'll show a increased dedication and be better able to concentrate, leading to improved test scores for all students. Yes. And with the luck factor working as well, we're going to see you enjoying yourself more at school. As the year progresses, Gemini children will continue to benefit from their newfound focus and determination, making learning more enjoyable and productive. So group activities and collaborations are fun now for Gemini natives, and they generally are all the time. Teachers and mentors will notice a positive shift in Gemini students' attitude and towards studying. So overall, this is a very good period for students to take tests and to really excel at school. Let's look at your travel. So Gemini likes to travel. Will there be any chance of travel in 2025 with all these other transformations? Work's blowing up and you've got all of this personal stuff you need to work through. Are you going to travel? Yeah, you're going to travel. Global travel is possible in 2025 for Gemini. You will travel much more after May, though. So if you're planning something the first, say, 3 months into 2025, there's a chance it may not work out. But after May, from long trips to short journeys, road trips, camping, visiting family, traveling for festivals and other events, it's all likely. Plan a solo trip, a friend's adventure, family fun. Go ahead and put it on the calendar now because you're going to be really busy in 2025. So you need to lock it in now so it doesn't get overlooked. And while you enjoy global travel, Gemini, because who doesn't, there are probably many places on your bucket list that you want to revisit, plus many places that brand new that you've never seen. And yeah, this could be an especially good time for you to visit far off places. This is a good time in general for Geminis to visit Seoul, South Korea, or Asia. So if you have that on your bucket list, maybe think about something in the second half of the year or late summer. But either way, you're going to enjoy yourself and have lots of adventures. So let's look at your spiritual forecast. Neptune's ongoing presence in Pisces will enhance your intuition and creativity throughout the year. You're much more focused on mystical and esoteric subjects now, as well as personal healing. So you're going to be drawn to spiritual activities such as meditation, journaling, energy work, and are likely to study with a spiritual teacher. This will support you in many ways, including addressing some of the personal melancholy or emptiness you've been experiencing lately, Gemini. We also see you ending a long bout of major karmatic lessons as you release old ideas about yourself, the world, and your childhood. And this should happen around the September 7th Pisces lunar eclipse. So this will be key in your transformation as the past will no longer have as much power over you. So lots of interesting energy for Gemini in 2025. Wow. Business success, possibility of adding to your family, strong relationships becoming more stable, less than steady ones will probably end. Also lots of travel. You're going to become much more spiritual. And notice I said spiritual, not religious. And if you want to know more about that, I've got more videos on the channel. But anyway, this is a lot. This is a lot happening in 2025 for Gemini. Lots of opportunities, lots of good luck, lots of adventure and fun. And yeah, and possibility of a wedding even. So yeah, lots of good stuff. I hope you found this video entertaining and informative. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and liking the videos. It means the world to me. I do cover monthly events as well as important days and more on this channel. So if you're interested in this type of content, why not subscribe or become a member of the community? You get special perks, including watching videos first and extended videos. Thank you so much for being here and have a great 2025, Gemini. Reiki blessings.